As Minneapolis leaders call for the upending of the Minneapolis Police Department, a KARE 11 investigation finds open positions, heavy workloads, and limited staffing at some of the city agencies that are meant to provide accountability. Lauren Lemanchek has the story tonight.
The calls for police accountability have come from the streets, from the top.
I am absolutely for a massive shift, a structural shift in how the police department functions.
And from the city council, who voted to dismantle MPD.
Commitment is to end our city's toxic relationship with the Minneapolis Police Department.
But some say the systems in place right now to hold police accountable aren't staffed at a level where they can do their jobs.
There's only 4 of us on the commission right now.
Abigail Serra is a commissioner on the Police Conduct Oversight Commission, a watchdog body charged with recommending policy changes in MPD. The commission's supposed to have 8 members, but 2 vacancies to be appointed by the mayor and 2 more by the council sit unfilled.
The vacancies within the Civil Rights Department itself make it difficult to do this oversight work.
It's the same on the Police Conduct Review Panel, which oversees department discipline, down 4 members out of 8.
Why aren't we taking the basic step of filling the roles that are set up for accountability?
COVID-19 and this pandemic has affected all areas of hiring and recruitment. And these particular boards are really no exception. We underwent a hiring process and recruitment process earlier this year and just did not get the pool of candidates that we were looking for.
Mayor Jacob Frey says they had a lot of resignations for personal reasons early in the year, but they're recruiting now. But those are just volunteer boards. In the Department of Civil Rights, which oversees the Office of Police Conduct Review, a city hiring freeze has left key positions unfilled.
Right now there are no research analysts in the OPCR. So there is literally no one to do that research.
There's just 1 intake investigator to handle 600 complaints per year. There should be 2, but the job's open. Frey says he can't commit to filling those roles right now.
Are they staffed robustly enough to really provide oversight of policing in Minneapolis?
Minneapolis, unlike most other cities throughout the country, has an entire civil rights department that is devoted to this very important work. We have a global pandemic right now, and due to the loss of revenues in that global pandemic, we also have a hiring freeze.
The volunteer board positions have been posted, and Mayor Frey is encouraging people to apply. Now, some of those vacancies are also city council appointees, but Council President Lisa Bender didn't respond to our questions about when they'll fill those. For KARE 11 Investigates, I'm Lauren Lemanchek.